Hey, welcome to the Rooster Teeth podcast. I'm Eric.
Hi, I'm Michael.
Hey, I'm Jordan.
Hi, I'm Nick.
That's great. It's Tyler Sapp sent me this. I'm going to read it verbatim. Somebody wrote this and they want me to say it.
Ooh.
Get your holiday shopping done and save 20% on all your favorite brands this week at the Rooster Teeth store. We've got new merch for Achievement Hunter with their fall collection, a Ruby Cozy Winter collection, classic red versus blue t-shirts, Face Jam Switch Spoons.
Come on.
It's the one.
And more. Well, here's the thing. No, we don't.
Hang on.
We absolutely do not have Face Jam Switch Spoons by the time this comes out.
You never know.
They are gone. There's no way. This comes out Monday?
Yeah, probably on eBay, though.
That's true.
Oh.
Good
Also,
idea.
can I just say, you said, and I quote, I'm going to read this verbatim.
Verbatim.
Was that typo in there or no?
Yeah. It says Face Brand, and then it says Face Jam. So I did it right.
Now, well, does it say Face Jam? Because that was for a while.
Yeah,
the typo.
Face
Everybody was
Jam.
making with
Face Jam or Face James?
Yep.
Yeah, Face James.
yeah.
That's it was like LeBron James on the mind.
I just
Cast
don't
member
like
of Face Jam.
I don't like being referred to as a Rooster Teeth brand. We're a whole thing. Face Jam's a whole other thing. It just calling it a Rooster Teeth brand is
that's what we lay into.
Well, I
like
think-
companies
I think-
when they call us like
it's that
customers and stuff when we go to restaurants.
I'm
and
just
like our
saying-
favorite food brands. Like Face Jam's my favorite Rooster Teeth brand.
As a
I mean, it is-
QSR specialist.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, again, though, I don't, how offended can you be when you can't even get the fucking name right?
Did you guys talk about Face Jam?
We don't even know what it's called.
Now, I was going to ask.
Yeah.
What are we doing here today?
Okay.
Canonically. Because I had
What's the explanation?
I had
here?
a whole kind of situation planned out in my head.
You had a whole situation?
Well, depending on the canon.
What was the situation?
Well, what's happening here today? Is this Michael, Jordan, Eric, Nick from Face Jam doing the RT podcast?
Yeah, I would say.
Or
this
is
some
this
sort of Face
or
Jam's
is this-
takeover?
Is this Face Jam doing the RT podcast? Which it's not, because the man's head is off.
Right, we had a whole
And
conversation.
See, again, I had a whole conversation with myself, and I bet it's the exact same. And I thought, surely, it's not even our podcast.
Right.
We shouldn't make the man sit there for an hour
Well, yeah.
with a
Thank you, by the
mask
way.
on and not being able to speak.
That's
and
where the delineation
I'm
comes
glad that
from.
you guys vibed that from my brain
Well,
as I was 20 minutes late.
Do you remember when you compromised? Do you remember?
I compromised with you by saying, look, guys, let's compromise. You wait for me.
Do you remember when we did an episode of Chump? And
Yes.
we all dressed, I think, the same. And,
I believe so,
And then
yes.
he also wore the same shirt and then wore the monkey mask the whole time, but also talked.
Yeah, that was weird. The rules were not set
Yeah.
at that point.
I feel like they're a lot more clear now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
we
it's,
also did-
are we face jamming or not?
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, we also did that episode of Off Topic where we just backlit him and he was in shadow.
that was from home, right? Yeah, that was great.
That
I love
was
that one.
awesome.
That was a great idea, but also he should have been allowed to be seen. He's just not allowed to be seen in Face
Jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I just wanted to see it. So.
It was, it was really
it
good.
looked great.
Like put him out of focus.
looked great.
Yeah. I feel like it was an idea that we had, and then we just went, yeah, let's just fucking do it.
Well, even better because we were from home, so we're like, wow, great idea. Anyway, Nick, you do it.
Yeah.
Figure it out. Good luck.
Like that's it. He just had to do it himself.
We were talking about making him wear the mask for an hour.
Yeah.
Harsh.
Yeah, which seems like unfair on this episode, but we were talking about how long has he worn it? What's the longest amount of time he's worn it for? And we've realized he's done whole episodes, live shows.
Oh, yeah.
Wearing the mask.
Oh yeah, dude. It's insane how much time to think about. How much time, Nick, you've spent in that head.
That's a lot
It
of
is
your
insane.
breath.
It adds
hanging
up. Look, I don't know. How long you been wearing that thing? Year and a half? 2 years?
For Face Jam, it's got to be 2 years
Yeah,
now.
at least 2 years.
It's got to be pushing 2 years.
I don't think it's at least, right? Maybe catch it up to 2 years.
No, because
it was a good bit before we got the monkey mask.
But it wasn't. It,
was
wasn't
car.
super. We weren't deep because we got in the cars pretty early.
True, but we were in the cars forever
For a long
So
time.
It's hard to figure out.
It's a Face Jam
I'm gonna look it up.
timeline that
Right,
only
getting
listeners
to the
understand.
cars was not long.
No,
in the cars
there's
was
a
long
fucking
time.
forever,
There was
man.
the beginning, and then they got in cars.
I'm so glad.
And they were in cars for a while.
I'm so glad we're past the most of this show takes place in our car.
Yes,
Like I think we're finally not.
It was July of 2020.
So it.
whoa.
Jeez, wow.
Just
So
past
it's 2 years.
Okay,
Yeah,
almost 2.5.
that's
yeah,
crazy.
and
And it needs to be washed.
Well, that's on you.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It definitely is.
Also, we need another one.
Here's the beautiful part though about Nick and this mask. We kind of came up with the thing, gave it to him, and that's it.
That's it.
There's
Everything else was him.
100%.
To clarify, there is a lot of like the monkey should do this, the monkey should do that.
Yeah.
And we pitch ideas. Never once ever has any of us been like, oh no, we forgot to tell Nick to bring the mask. or did you bring the mask?
We didn't come up with a bit for Nick. What's he going to do?
Never. This guy shows up and it's like, wait, did you drive here in that?
Yeah.
Like he is ready to go. It is absolutely autopiloted. Like I'm so glad that
great.
Nick was part of the creation of it because
Yeah.
it's great. You got it. You do it. Again, I don't want to do it. You're the monkey. You do it. It's why it's so important that it is Nick and not just any person.
Yep. It was fun to watch you give the mask, and the idea was to change it up a lot. And then that didn't happen. It was like, oh, he'll be like a horse next
because
time.
we were
and it's
talking
like,
about
nope.
him being the mascot.
Yeah.
And giving him mascot heads and just changing them out. But then the monkey just like stuck.
Well, I think what happened is he put it on, and then he started going, ooh, and like dancing around, and that didn't come from anyone else here
Do you think dancing? Do you think that would have happened? Like, I guess I'm thinking for Nick specifically. Do you think he would have been inspired by a different animal, or would we not have gotten a similar?
Like
not
if
to
I
the same
started
level.
with a horse.
Yeah.
There's no way.
No,
Right?
yeah.
Could you
can't do
imagine-
that. You can't do much with a
There's
horse.
an
Well, I guess
alternate.
you can. I guess. Well, okay, you can do something. Okay, so now again,
right,
to
name another
reiterate what we've been saying here. It's gotten. It's such a weird.
He just went for it. so fast.
It's like a weird energy we've crafted where something starts happening and Nick gets an animal spidey sense where he's like, now's the time for me to start making noises and shit.
Yeah. Nick doesn't act like that any other time.
It's true. It's really not.
He's a
pretty
perfectly
normal person.
I also like whenever someone's like, whoa, that's what he looks like, but it's a self-face reveal because Nick's face is everywhere.
Everywhere.
It's like the 1% of the time we put him in a mask, and that's the only time people are looking at him. And they're like, man, I'd kill to know what this guy looked like.
Well, there are people at this company who I'm pretty sure don't know Nick is the monkey.
Oh,
they just know
guarantee
100%
they just
the case.
I
I
just
guarantee
think the
you.
monkey is some guy.
Yeah,
that we change out.
They're like, so when one of you three put on the mask, what is that?
Do you ever walk into the kitchen and hear people talking shit about the monkey? And you sit down and you're like, yeah, fuck that guy. What an asshole. Like undercover bosses, Kylo Ren style. You just go, I hate the sauce monkey. I hate sauce. Who else hates sauce? And then cut to a talking head. It's like, yeah, we know Nick's the sauce monkey.
He's wearing a big fake mustache. No one knows what he looks like.
At RTX, when you were doing a bunch of signings at the Voodoo Ranger, there were a bunch of people lined up, and I put on the mask and I ran through the crowd, and half of them were like, "Is that really? Is that?"
people have no idea.
Yeah. I remember because I was sitting there and it was like a Voodoo Ranger area booth, right? It was like not really a booth, but like an area, and there was like the like off-topic set, and they were giving out Voodoo Ranger and this and that, and so we were doing like some signings there where we'd show up for an hour, and they'd kind of set up a queue for the people who are already there, and I'm signing, and so there's kind of like I'm in an area, and then behind me is like out of the area, and someone just walks up to me and starts like motioning at me, and I turn around and I'm like, oh, what's up, Nick? And I'm like talking to him, and I don't remember. I think you like pulled the mask off or said something or whatever.
Well,
It's me.
Yeah, I think you like whispered, "It's me."
And I was
Which is something
That's
he
exactly
likes
what
to
I
do.
did.
and I went, trust me, I'm well aware it was you. There's no way in a million years I would confuse Nick standing behind me in the monkey mask with someone else.
I was gonna say, yeah,
And
you
Nick's
could
just like,
tell
oh,
an
you knew?
imposter from a mile
and it's
away.
like, well, how'd you know it was me? It's like, oh, well, the dancing.
Yeah.
And it's not just dancing, it's your dancing. The monkey, I mean, again, the guy's been doing it 2 years. I would love to try and like sniff out an imposter.
Yeah.
I imagine it would be very easy.
Yeah.
The hardest part would be the body type. Like I just know what Nick looks like.
Right.
But if we could somehow mask the body type and have some sort of monkey contest, I think we could pick him out like that.
I think you're right.
Nick enters a sauce monkey lookalike contest and finishes third.
Right.
so
By
pissed.
some other judges, I completely agree.
Yeah.
It's hard to understand the nuances of the monkey because 99.9% of it is not on camera or in a video.
Yeah.
We see it. We know
That's
it.
true, too.
You get the little tiny bit of it. But
Yeah.
trust me, it's not like cut and Nick goes, finally. It's more like, you can take that thing off.
And then yeah, he
You
goes,
can also talk.
and then
Oh yeah, that pops up a lot.
Oh yeah, he just got an execution Nerf gun.
Yeah, he
did.
Yeah, that'll be on the episode that comes out tomorrow when you're listening to this or watching this or whatever. Nick got an execution Nerf gun that somebody made. I think a fan, a loyal jammer named Moose made an execution Nerf gun. With
I don't know if they like painted on like the orange colors, and stuff, but it's like Face Jam brain. It's got a little monkey on it.
You guys left yesterday, and Nick was just in here pulling the trigger.
I believe it. I was practicing. I believe it.
That thing's pretty powerful. He like shot it straight up. And it, like, dude, it bounced right back.
It was
down.
one of those. It's the little balls, right? Like the little white balls. It's not the classic.
No,
it's not like a Nerf dart. It's like a little Nerf.
It's far more dangerous.
Ball,
Oh man.
The thing that I really like about the monkey as the mascot for Face Jam, and this was like all Michael was at the beginning of like, hey, we'll put you guys on t-shirts and we'll do this stuff, and Michael's like, I've been on enough t-shirts.
Right.
You don't have to put me on anything else ever. Don't put me on stuff. I don't care. I don't want that.
It's also, it's like, I get it, but who the fuck just wants to look at our faces?
So it's that, and then it was like, but we have this monkey, and then working, I think, with like Tony, in our merch team, and like he really sort of took that, and it became like the Little Caesars guy, and then we just went, we can just keep dressing him up.
Face
and then
Jam,
Michael started buying the monkey accessories,
and like the little conductor's hat.
He's the engineer.
He's the audio engineer.
I was watching a Snack Attack, and it's just one where he's wearing like a little conductor's hat. And that's it. He's just a train guy on that episode.
Yeah, why not? Oh, he's got the marching jacket.
Yeah, I wanted us to sell like an accessories pack for the plush that we have.
I completely agree. I completely agree.
Hats, give him the jacket.
Well, here's what we do an anniversary pack.
Yeah,
and then we put like 3 years of monkey
celebrating
accoutrements.
3 years of monkey.
I got the gangster hat from when we were in Chicago too. So.
Oh, right. That's right.
I don't know why, but before he finished the sentence, when he said gangster hat, I just assumed like a flat rim hat that said gangsta on it.
Oh, no, not quite.
You understand?
Okay, all right, so we got to get that
immediately.
All right, we need to go to a gas station and get that for the monkey.
Gangsta monkey. Bucky. Can they sell gangsta hats at Bucky's?
Well, the other thing about like not wanting to like throw our faces on shirts is that we have avatars now where you're literally wearing the Face Jam Menagerie shirt.
Yes.
That features all of us.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
This shirt, I say a lot like, oh, this is the coolest thing we ever made. This is maybe the most outrageous shirt Face Jam's made. I guess in the context that if you are a jammer, this shirt makes sense.
Yeah.
And it shouldn't.
Perfect sense.
It makes perfect sense. You look at that and someone who doesn't listen goes, what the fuck is this? And someone else, even if it didn't say Face Jam on it, would be like, oh, it's Face Jam.
Yeah.
Huh? And then it's just like, what do you mean it's Face Jam? They got the donkey, they got the monkey, they got the bugs,
The grackle,
they got the grackle.
rats
What do you mean the rat? It's all there. And then someone else just says, what are you talking about? That's it.
I love it.
BK just kept saying, that's Jumanji.
Yeah.
And I kept going, no, it's Face Jam.
Yep. My wife saw it and she went, did you get that from the zoo in the 90s?
Yeah.
I was walking around.
It's also the Jurassic Park font.
Kayla,
It really is.
I think Kayla saw it and she went, what was the thing? Is that a Zoo Books shirt? And I went, no, but yes.
Dude, it's also, it hits that, it's just so absurd.
Yeah. It's great.
Someone would wear this and just say, what? Yep. Why is that a bunch of animals?
Yeah,
it just looks ridiculous.
It's great.
It looks ridiculous.
Yeah, I love that they're all like the hyper realistic. Like there's no cartoonishness to them.
absolutely.
It's just
And there's not even an attempt to explain what the hell is happening. You know what I mean?
It's just a bunch of animals and it says Face Jam.
Yeah, like it says Face Jam and it could not say it. I guess it probably helps just so something makes sense.
Yeah.
At least if someone sees it, they go, I don't know what this is, but I have a place to start.
Yeah.
I have a lead.
Yeah.
I have a title.
I'll Google that.
Face Jam. I'm not getting any donkeys.
Right. So let me type in Face Jam donkeys.
yeah. The fuck's up with these bugs?
Look, I bet if you typed in Face Jam donkey, you'd get brought right to our donkey muscle shirt. Available now.
Absolutely. I like doing this stuff because it's just making ourselves or each other laugh,
It's
and
so
that
different,
is
too.
Yeah.
and that is the
show.
on Trucked Up. Now that Trucked Up's out, there's 2 food trucks that people cook in, and one is 100% eat. And they asked me, what's another thing we can put on the other truck that isn't 100% eat? And I just said, what if it said no bugs? And Drew doesn't know what that is. Right. But he took it to them, and I'm like, all right, we got to come up with like other ideas just in case. And he took it. He just hey, here's
Never
what
came back.
They want to do bug. They want to do no bugs, and he didn't hear anything from it. And he went, here's the show title screen, and it's two trucks colliding, and one says 100% eat, and the other truck just says no bugs. And they really wrapped it.
Yeah.
They really wrapped the truck and said no bugs.
I also
and
say
that's funny to us.
It's very funny to us, and it's also very funny that throughout the show, we just kept asking if there were any bugs in the other truck, no bug truck, or going, "Whoa, wait! There's no bugs allowed in here." And throughout the show, controversy, I'm fairly confident, won't be in the show for us saying, "Why the fuck are the bugs only in the no bugs truck? This is crazy."
We specifically said no
Can these
bugs.
bugs fucking read? They need to be in the 100% eat truck. You can't be hanging out in the no bugs truck. And by bugs, we mean like a bug.
Yeah,
right.
it was a fly.
One fly.
fly.
Yeah, we'd be like, get out of this truck.
It followed Trevor around for ages, I think.
Yeah, it really did. But that to me is that's Face Jam is just like
It is.
It's fucking around and being able to go, hey, we're gonna put no bugs on the side of this. Why? I don't know. The monkey's gonna come in. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it'll be funny to us and a handful of people.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
And then when we explain it to everyone, it'll be
funny to
hilarious.
everyone.
It's kind of nice that we throw out so many things Drew determines quote unusable.
Correct.
Because when we get to the bug stuff, he just has resigned acceptance.
Right.
He just
No
I
choice.
don't,
We've
what can
worn
I
him
use?
down
I
enough.
don't. But whatever.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not yelling unusable, so
Yeah.
I guess I'll use it.
Yeah, he asked me after the shoot. He's like, "Do you guys like working with me because I'm a pushover?" I went, "No, I like working with you because you're a good director and like you go with our ideas. If you were a pushover, I think we'd be like mean. I think like we
Yeah.
wouldn't want to work with you and we would be like mean to you. But you let us
Also,
just do crazy shit.
The problem is, as much as I have no problem with someone in charge of being a pushover and then we can do whatever the fuck we want, that means nothing when it goes to post-production.
Absolutely.
You kind of need the person with you on board when you're making it. Otherwise, it all just magically goes away
Right.
when you post-produce. Because there's
they
about...
don't know what is.
You have about 99% of footage you don't use, and so it's very easy to take out everything that you like.
Well, that's Armando, who's
Cutting himself out.
Armando is a contestant on the show, but also I think he's like an associate producer on it, but he's also sitting in with post and like
think he's doing
this
story
stuff.
editing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But the beauty of it is he's doing all that, but very much after the show's over.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Like to put it into perspective, this was not his job during the show.
No.
So it wasn't like, oh, Armando was in it he was on the show as a contestant, fucked around the entire show. Then afterwards is now tasked a completely different job editing the show, and no one pisses him off more than himself.
he is like watching. He's like, you don't know when to stop a bit until you're in the editing bay and there is 36 minutes of footage of you doing your bit and you're just going, get on with it. Stop doing this bit.
It's why I
Why
like
do you keep saying free ice?
Yeah. See,
I'm not even sure what that bit was.
See, that's the thing. See,
I
that's
lost
the
the
thing.
thread
That's the
immediately.
thing. Oh, I'm well aware of why he was saying free ice. Okay. But the beauty of it is he kind of set up the explanation once and then
Yes.
did the bit for a couple episodes. And again, you got to think, what if that explanation gets cut? Either A, this
I'm
is
not even
all
sure we
getting
were
cut,
rolling when he
or
explained it.
B,
I don't think he was.
It's not getting cut and it doesn't make any sense. And now he has to deal with himself. And it's also why you'll notice if I'm on shows like this, it's just, whatever, Face Jam screaming about lemons and all that. Because it's us. And also I know how it's going to get made. I know what's going to happen. Then you watch me on shows like Camp Betrayal, and I'm quiet and smiling when we're doing the takes, and 17 people are like, yeah,
do it,
throw
do it,
this,
go on, go on,
because
go on.
I'm just like, it's just going to be a nightmare later.
Unusable.
Never just go for it when there's 14 people in the shot. Because it's you're either gonna have to now do it 100 times, or it's just never gonna end up like you think it is.
Nope. Pick
so
your
you just
spots.
sit there and pick your spot, and I wait, and it's I look at you and I go, hey, fuck you.
Yeah.
And that's it. Hey, it makes it or it doesn't. That's fine. Hey, my bit's over.
It's as simple
Or
as
me mouthing, I'll kill you.
Yeah.
I'll kill you while you're talking.
trying to get lines out, and Michael's telling me to eat dirt, but it's so like.
And the thing is, I know I'm not on camera. I'm just trying to fuck
to
you
get
up.
me.
Who is on camera, and you're the only one.
And then that gets everyone else excited, and now it becomes a thing where I have to fucking eat dirt. Hi, it's me. Gus isn't here, so I have to do ads. This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Unfortunately, life doesn't come with a user manual, so when it's not working for you, it's normal to feel stuck. Nick knows. Luckily, therapy can be a great tool for reducing your day-to-day stress, helping with anxiety or depression, or helping you work through a particularly challenging time. Therapists are trained to help you figure out the cause of challenging emotions and learn productive coping skills, which makes therapy the closest thing to a guided tour of the complex engine called you. And BetterHelp is a great option if you're thinking about giving therapy a try. They have connected over 3 million people with licensed therapists. It's convenient and accessible anywhere, 100% online. There are also a ton of ways to actually do the sessions. You do video calls, audio-only calls. You can even just message with your therapist if that's what you'd prefer. I love that there are just different ways to do that, because sometimes you don't want to look your best. Sometimes you just need to talk to someone without being on video, and it's totally understandable. All you have to do is fill out a brief survey to get matched with a therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time. Plus, it's quick. You can get matched with a therapist in as little as 48 hours. That's only 2 days. As the world's largest therapy service, BetterHelp has matched 3 million people. That's 3 million with professionally licensed and vetted therapists available 100% online. Plus, it's affordable. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to match with a therapist. If things aren't clicking, you can easily switch anytime. It couldn't be simpler. No waits, no traffic, no endless searching for the right therapist. Learn more and save 10% on your first month of BetterHelp at betterhelp.com/rooster. That's BetterHelp.com/rooster. Thanks, BetterHelp. This episode of the Rooster Teeth Podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. The holidays are right around the corner, which means it's the busiest time of the year for most of us. Maybe you're a small business preparing for holiday sales. It's true, you could be. A content creator perfecting their personal site before the end of the year, ratmanproductions.com. A photographer working to schedule photo shoots for holiday cards, or anything in between. No matter what your website needs are, Squarespace can help you create a beautiful website that you can take your business or brand to the next level. To name just a few features, Squarespace has an email campaign feature to help you stand out in the most cluttered inboxes by incorporating your brand's ingredients like site colors and logo. Plus, their built-in analytics measure the impact of every send. There's also a simultaneous posting feature that allows you to auto-post your content on Twitter, on Facebook, and on Tumblr all at the same time. I'm glad Tumblr's in there. That's good. People are going back. You know how much Gus has talked about Squarespace forever. He's a tech guy. You've heard him say that Squarespace has been great for a long time. He appreciates how super simple it is. Easy point-and-click setup. There's nothing to it. No coding required. With our great templates, you can get up and running in no time. That's why I think you should give it a try. Gus has really sold me on it. Hopefully you as well. The bottom line is that after you've spent time and effort building a brand and starting a company, making a website shouldn't be the hardest part of the process. Head over to squarespace.com for a free trial. When you're ready to launch, you go to squarespace.com/roosterteeth to save 10%. That's even better. Save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com/roosterteeth. Save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Squarespace makes it so much easier for you to save a lot of money. Again, squarespace.com to start your free trial, and then squarespace.com/roosterteeth to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Thanks, Squarespace. This episode of the Rooster Teeth Podcast is brought to you by Helix. When it comes to sleep, we all have different preferences, Michael. We might like different room temperatures. We might like the number of pillows to change and be different. Maybe whether or not playing white noise throughout the night helps you sleep. Michael knows all about this. Michael is he's so finicky when he sleeps. Oh, it's so tough for him. But one thing that isn't up for debate between me and Michael is that sleep is something we all need. We will never debate that. And a good night's sleep can have some seriously positive impacts on your health. So why does it feel so hard to find the perfect mattress? Jordan, it doesn't. Thanks to Helix Sleep, the days of going to the mattress store and testing hundreds of mattresses that other people have laid on is gone. Yes, she should never do that. She should go to Helix Sleep. Helix Sleep is a premium mattress brand that provides tailored mattresses based on your unique sleep preferences. Their lineup includes 14 unique mattresses. That's 2 weeks worth if you were to sleep on a different mattress every day. Yep, including a collection of luxury models, a mattress for big and tall sleepers. That's Nick. Nick's a big and tall sleeper. And even a mattress, made just for kids. Gus talks about Helix constantly. Look, he took the Helix mattress quiz. He got some. No. He has some awesome pillows that he won't shut up about. He keeps telling me about his pillows, and I say, "Are you a big and tall sleeper?" And he goes, "I got these pillows." So I don't know. He tells me all about it all the time. Yeah, it truly is. Plus, all mattresses are shipped right to your door, free of charge. That's where you sleep. Well, not at your door. Yeah, exactly. And Helix Mattress knows there's no better way to test out a new mattress than by sleeping on it in your own home. That's why they offer a 100-night risk-free trial. No, you sleep on it for 100 nights. If you decide it's not the best fit, you're welcome to return for a full refund. You should never compromise on your comfort. Helix has mattresses with cooling technology that helps regulate your body temperature, whatever the season, or as Jordan says, relegate. It's a soccer term. Right now, Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners. Those are the pillows Gus loves, and even Jordan's listening. Jordan, go to helixsleep.com/rooster. That's helixsleep.com/rooster to get started now. $200 off a mattress and 2 free pillows with Helix. Better sleep starts now. Hey, there's actually a reason why I wanted to do this today, other than Gus wasn't here.
I assumed I assumed the reason you wanted to do this today was people are taking vacation.
Mm-hmm. That's why we're doing it today. And it's pre-recorded. Right. But there's a reason that when Stab, who's been producing the Rooster Teeth podcast, doing a great job. Thank you. Way to go, Stab. Hey. One clap from Nick.
There's 3.
I'm nodding.
Good job.
Yeah. Thumbs up. There you go.
We said, hey, Gus isn't going to be here. We're going to pre-record this. What do you want to do? And I said, let's do a Face Jam episode. And then Stab said, cool, for Thanksgiving? And I said, absolutely. Ooh. And then Stab said, for Thiccsgiving? And I said,
what?
Absolutely.
What is Thiccsgiving? Is it like Jamsgiving?
So I've been talking with Gus for a while, and he won't have to do this, I guess, because it's just us. There's a food thickener.
Oh, no.
And Stab has been doing some food thickening experiments, and we're going to see how Thiccsgiving will work out for us. So
I think I've dabbled with
yes,
some
welcome
thickening.
to
you
Face
dabbled
Jams.
in thickening?
Oh,
okay.
no.
Tyler just fucked it
Way
all
to
up.
go.
Carrying it out. I think if I recall, that's the thick.
Yeah.
Nick just pointed at the thickener and said, "Is this soap?"
Look at it.
Is this soap?
I understand that, but
looks
also
like
it says Simply Thick on the bottle.
So Stab's been doing some research and kind of figuring this stuff out. And
it looks like apple cider.
We wanted to see Face Jam's Thiccsgiving and what it would be like.
This is course number 1.
I think.
Stab, just like at P.F. Chang's.
Oh, geez.
We have a many course meal.
Don't say P.F. Chang's unless you're going to give me something
delicious,
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean? There's salad in this cup.
Look, that salad looks better than the salad from Torchy's.
That's just lettuce in a cup.
Right.
Where's the mint?
Right.
Where's the mint? Yeah.
Right. That's just lettuce in this cup. Thank God.
Stab. What do we have for
cabbage?
What do we have for our first course?
Your first course is a lovely salad with Italian dressing that you will thicken.
That's what that is. That's not the drink.
Okay,
So,
got it.
How many pumps?
I was also confused.
I would start with 2.
Okay.
But hey, sky's the limit.
Okay.
I think Trevor and Jeremy did some thickness.
They did.
Race that show. I know I was drinking like bubble butter for a while.
So
that really messed me up. They were carbonating shit.
We keep just saying it's food thickener.
Yeah.
What is the purpose?
Yeah, that's a good question.
So I think if you have,
because if you don't like to be soft.
Was it dysphagia? Do you remember what it is, Stab? There's a thing to help like swallow thicker stuff down. So you thicken up your foods for this. So I wanted to try Thiccsgiving and see how this works.
I think the answer to the question is like, I
think you need to get it directly under that.
I think the answer is like, hey, this is really helpful to some people, and we're not them.
Yeah.
Anyway, time to thicken up some dressing.
Eric, just letting you know that's not the dressing there. That is right there, apple cider.
Okay,
That's
all right. Okay, I'm gonna stop right here, Tyler. You fucking son of a bitch. Okay, because you brought all this out.
I did. This
two
is the
cups.
start.
Where's
This
two
is
cups?
Italian.
Hang on. There's 2 cups, and you've got a cup of lettuce and a what looks like a drink, and that's what I thought. Brought it out. Then you went out of your way to say, "I have given you lettuce, a salad, and Italian dressing."
and I
and
literally
then we
said-
both said, "Wow, we thought that was a drink." And you said
apple
nothing.
cider. You did say apple cider.
You said nothing.
Eric enabled me with questions.
I'm just saying.
Nobody
Then
Nobody said
the whole
it
thing
is.
goes by. Eric starts squirting thick into this, and Tyler goes, "Oh, that's a drink." What the fuck? Hey Tyler, you've been doing a great job producing the energy podcast. Anyway, drink this thick cider.
Here's your cider. You got to stir it.
Which cider did you thicken?
All of them.
All of them.
We gotta stir it.
It just doesn't seem that much thicker.
Yeah.
Do you want it thicker?
I don't know. Let me take a little sip.
Well, I think you got to like really stir it
You gotta stir it up.
to like really get it thick.
Yeah, I mean-
there's the dressing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he wrote dressing on it.
Well, that actually looks like dressing, so I don't
Well,
know
yeah,
how
'cause-
we ever confused the two.
Because we didn't have anything to compare it to, Jordan.
I think it's
Imagine
slower
me
moving.
like a little baby, okay? Don't assume I know the outside world. I only know what's in front of me.
Right,
If
I
you
don't
put
have
one
object
cup,
permanence.
I'm assuming that's dressing.
I know one's a salad and one's a liquid.
I'm
I
still
assume it's the
mixing and I'm
dressing.
getting tired.
Yeah.
It looks a little.
It's
Mine's a little thicker.
Yeah, it's a little
Oh,
thicker.
it's definitely a little
It's not
thicker.
Yo, thicken me up, dog.
All right. We're gonna
Okay.
There you go.
It's,
Nick.
it's getting in between now
Okay.
cider and applesauce.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's almost
Interesting.
It's very
applesauce,
applesaucey.
but it's not lumpy. It's smooth applesauce. It's like
There's
puree
something-
applesauce.
There's something unpleasant about expecting a drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
A liquid, and it's just like a little thicker than you were
So-
expecting.
There's also something unpleasant about once again being in this goddamn building and drinking applesauce. Stop feeding me applesauce. I don't want applesauce. I want apple juice.
Why is it everywhere?
Stop putting apple juice in the refrigerator.
We tested this a couple weeks ago.
What's up with this guy?
so thick, dude.
He
thick now.
squinted like he was a pirate for a second.
I mean, look at it.
Is this lemons?
This is not going to be
That
lemons.
is not lemons.
I mean, either way.
Oh, that's a better way to do it.
It doesn't change the flavor really.
No.
It just it's if I close my eyes, I would be like, "What's up? Why is this applesauce?"
Yeah, why is
It's like we took out all the
thin
chunks.
apples?
Yeah. It's creamy applesauce.
It's pulp-free applesauce.
It's goo.
We
is what
tested
it
it a
is.
couple of weeks ago, and we did it with like Red Bull and a couple other things. Dante, who works in IT, was
Dante's
walking
a
by.
monster.
Dante was walking by. He's like, "Ooh, Red Bull," and we went, "Yeah, we're making it thick. Do you want some?" And he went, "Yeah," and he drank it, and he went, "Can I have this?"
Nice.
This is pretty good.
So we got a bit of a frozen milk situation.
Yeah.
now.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Definitely.
yeah.
You topping off?
Oh no, this is our dressing.
Oh, okay.
So we got to get some thick dressing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we gonna thicken the lettuce?
Well, I think that's the point of thickening the dressing.
Okay. Is it only for liquid?
Oh,
Okay.
Nick.
That's goo.
Okay.
That is he has made
Look
that
how
again.
it doesn't drop.
Oh,
That-
it's Jello.
He's made
oh, there it goes.
it's like perfect, pure baby food. Is what it looks like.
It's turned, it into food.
It's not lumpy or again, you just see all the like the apple bits in like baby food, and that looks like baby food made in a lab, which is probably where the baby food's already made. Is the
it does
lab,
kind of
but
feel like it's just turned it into food instead of a liquid.
what this is.
I'm expecting, like-
is Matrix drink food now. And I don't want it.
It
I don't
is
want
Matrix
I don't
drink
want to
food.
drink food. I'm actually a little excited at least about thickening that and then the salad.
Do you
'cause
want me to-
that's real food?
Do you want me to thicken your salad?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, this
With
is
the thick with that.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
cool.
I don't think the thickener alone is going to affect solids.
I don't think it can thicken the lettuce.
it's definitely thickened the dressing.
Whoa.
You have to.
How many pumps did you do?
Like 3 or 4.
Okay.
You have to stir it a lot.
Yes.
To
Yeah.
get it thick.
Yeah.
That's smart to switch to a spoon.
Yeah.
And not a tiny drink straw.
Okay.
Oh boy.
There you go.
That is thick.
That is
Just a little goop on top.
So the Italian dressing now, which has the consistency of Italian dressing, now has the consistency of sweet and sour sauce.
Yes, that's
look like that.
exactly,
Exactly what it looks like, which is a fine sauce.
Sure.
But not how you usually see Italian dressing.
No.
Looks like someone very sick sneezed on the lettuce.
There you go.
God, it didn't look bad until you said that.
That's just what it
That's
looks like.
horrific.
I just
Thanks.
call it like I
good.
see it.
Thank you for saying that, though.
Okay, welcome to Jamesgiving.
This is a real.
This isn't Jamesgiving.
No,
I'm sorry.
no.
This is Thiccsgiving.
This is
Yo, watch your fucking mouth.
That was close.
We're
Because
definitely
again,
not getting.
Sorry,
because again,
Face Jame Thiccsgiving.
I thought on the drive here, as I was thinking, can Nick talk and show his face? The follow-up, is this Jamesgiving? We'll decide.
It's not.
Here's the thing. You say it's not, it could be 20 minutes from now.
It could
Because
be.
that's how Jamesgiving works.
We don't
Just
know when it
audience,
happens.
it's on our mind, but no, it isn't happening yet.
Thick dressing is
Okay.
strange.
Well, here's what you have to do.
It stays towards the top, though, which is usually the problem with dressing.
Here's what you have to do. I don't understand what you're saying.
What?
I'm
It drops
sorry.
to the bottom, and then you have to mix it.
But that's what you want.
But
No,
you can't.
you want it
you
over
can't
the
mix
top.
it when it's
Nope.
thick.
No,
Yes, you can. I mixed
sorry.
it all in here.
I'm sorry. You don't want it mixed? You want it all at the top?
I want it all mixed together, but starting from the top down. I don't want to scoop up from the bottom.
Mixed is mixed. I don't know what you...
I'm just
So you want to mix from the
works
top down, not from the bottom up.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a personal preference of
Here's-
his.
here's-
Right.
It-
I want to
it's-
keep the croutons intact.
Here's the,
solved a problem
here's the
for
only
him.
thing that matters about what you're saying is, and it's how full is the container of
That's fair.
the salad. Yeah. I don't understand where the fuck it matters where the dressing is. You mix it or you shake it up.
when you really stir it together, it's fine. But when you keep it on the top and you do a little dipping, it has a slickness to it.
Here's my biggest problem with this. The fucking lettuce is cut into microscopic
The
shreds.
smallest pieces.
chopped to bits.
Like it's chopped lettuce. It's not shredded lettuce. So I have a fork.
Right.
I'm stabbing into a cup, pulling it out, and getting a shred of lettuce. And I'm just like, God damn.
Salad style.
This is not Jamesgiving.
No.
No.
I'm getting Jam's got
Yeah.
right now.
But this was only our first course. Which
No,
is very
Shall I
good.
prep the
That
second
said, the
course?
flavor's fine.
Yeah. Why don't you get us ready for the second course, and then you can fly this out here in just a second. 'cause
I
this
liked
is-
it. I think it's a new way to do it. Salad.
Yeah, well, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
this,
I like
is,
it,
this
yeah.
is the guy that's been saying for years, got to keep the dressing on the top.
Right, because I don't want it on the bottom.
I want it to cascade down,
Right.
Eric.
Right. Why?
I'm looking
So
for...
I can eat a lot of it.
But let me ask you this. What is the difference between cascading down
Right.
and open up the salad, pour in the dressing, cover it, mix the entire thing all together, and then you're done?
You're
and now
assuming I'm getting it from like a fast food place.
it's all mixed. Why am I? No, I'm not. What do you mean?
What do you mean? In
Why
a
am I
bowl at
assuming-
home.
Right, you take a bowl at home, you put a plate on top of it,
I
and then you
fucked
shake
up.
it.
What are you doing?
Why
not
do
the
you-
right thing.
Why do you
I'm
have to
stirring.
be getting
I'm stirring.
fast?
Are
You're
you-
a fool. You can't stir a salad.
Oh,
no!
Are
you
you just-
shake salad,
Are you
man.
pouring dressing and then trying to stir it with like a fork?
Yeah.
That'll never
Oh,
work. You got to
no.
shake
In a glass
it
bowl.
violently. You put a plate on the top
Yeah.
and then you shake
Glass
it
on
violently.
top.
Yeah.
Or, and you got to fill it. You got to fill it like halfway or three
Yep.
quarters.
Yep.
Because it needs room to bounce around.
Yeah. That's how you.
This is why
Toss a salad. I just
I'm
didn't wanna say
confused
that.
at this.
I've
because
wasted my
what-
life.
Yeah, what you're describing is already a thing we can do.
He just said, "I've wasted my life in regards to the way
To salad.
Eric, I heard it and locked it in.
It's a very transformative day for him.
It's a very, again, when you know Nick, normal thing for him to say.
Yeah. Oh,
Is I've
definitely.
wasted my life. I haven't been shaking myself. I mean, don't feel bad. I only learned that like a couple of years ago.
Okay.
It's the way
I think
that,
Lindsay
like,
taught me that.
Yeah, you put like the dress. Like I usually do like a vinaigrette, and then you shake it all around, and then you don't have to like.
I'm a big Caesar.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Caesar's the best.
I don't.
It's the best salad.
I don't like a creamy dressing. I'm not a creamy dressing.
You like a
guy.
thick dressing?
Yeah. If, this was about as
Well,
This has got.
have you ever?
I will say it
Think
doesn't.
about trying-
once you mix it in,
Yeah.
it doesn't really make a difference.
It's why I didn't mix it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make a difference.
I tried a couple bites of it on the
It's-
top, and it was
yeah.
like ick, but
It really, again,
it still tastes the same.
It really makes me think too of, like I said, sweet and sour, because it was the size of the blob
Yeah.
was exactly like a little cup size.
Yeah.
And so I feel like it's an interesting way to eat a salad where much like watching Costanza cut a chocolate bar. I like the idea of someone watching Nick eat a salad by
Right.
dipping into thick dressing off to the side
he's-
and just going, what?
He's wasted his life. All right, let's get everything on here so Stab can fly it out.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
There you go.
Return to
We
your
didn't get
home.
everything on there yet.
I'm gonna hold on to my thick drink.
Oh yeah, no, that's not a bad idea. I got you.
I'm not holding on to my thick
Well,
drink.
here's the thing: it doesn't quench thirst anymore.
That's the thing. That's what I'm expecting something to wash it down.
You're
but
drinking
instead
this
it's
and getting
more food.
thirstier. Yeah. Stop drinking me food.
I'm hungry.
Does this thickener work on booze?
I mean, why wouldn't it? Right?
I think we talked about it.
Well, it
you imagine
doesn't
a
freeze
thick beer?
fully.
Yeah. I think you would be able to thicken beer, yeah. But
Beer, yeah.
But don't worry, we have the second course coming in.
Well, here's what you do though. If you got a little bit of vodka,
Easy.
if you get like vodka or something, just do a little little drip of water and then thicken.
I'm not even gonna look at them.
Yeah, let it thicken the water in the vodka.
I don't know. Okay.
Oh, grab
Tyler's coming over. He's looking worried.
Eric can't hear.
And let me just say real quick.
Set it down. You're okay.
Let me just say real quick what just happened here. If that were reversed, Eric would be thinking about getting mad
he'd be so
hard
mad.
as
He'd be so
Tyler's
mad.
standing here with a plate of food.
Couldn't hear him.
And Eric's just going, what? There would be take the food.
Yeah. Stab, what are we looking at?
You have turkey mashed potatoes.
Okay.
Classic.
Got
Is
it.
this pre-thicked?
And no, not pre-thick.
Are you sure?
Tyler, it already looks fucking terrible.
And then you have some
offensive.
cranberry sauce.
We have cranberry sauce.
You have some turkey broth.
We have
Ooh, that can only get thicker.
And then
So,
you have gravy, of course.
What I have
how
here,
gravy's made.
this is actually, I appreciate this because what I have here now is at least a bar to never go below for my children. And it's what I'm holding.
This is what they.
Happy Thanksgiving.
This is what this is what they give you at Firefest when you go for Thanksgiving.
Okay, don't be insulting. Okay, people would have killed each other for this at Firefest. Okay, yes, the mashed potatoes are shaped in a square for some reason, but there are mashed potatoes. It's not a picture of a potato.
It doesn't make me feel like I'm a refugee.
what?
right. I mean, that's.
What would you guys like to see thickened first?
Oh man.
Go with the turkey broth.
We should thicken the mashed potatoes.
Here's what I'm gonna do first.
You want to thicken your mashed potatoes?
Here's what I'm gonna do though,
Let's see if it
and
does
I'm
anything.
gonna throw this out there though. I'm gonna take a bite or two so I can get an unthickened.
Cool, that's
There you
smart.
go.
Nick's thickening his mashed potatoes.
Yeah, let's see if it thickens them up.
Can you throw me a fork?
Yeah.
It got flown out.
No, I understand. Okay. Thick
Pretty good.
turkey broth.
So let me just say this: if I were to face jam this, the consistency of the mashed potatoes is incredible. The taste is dog shit. Like,
Marie Callender's? What is
it's
this?
awful.
Yep.
It tastes
Yep.
like plastic.
Yep.
Like that's.
Oh,
It should not taste like that.
where did these come from?
It tastes.
Where'd these come from?
These were microwavable meals.
Yep.
Yeah.
I called it. Yeah.
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 The,
Oh my
like,
God,
I-
it's so bad.
I appreciate actually like the fluffiness of the mashed potatoes. If that were
Yeah.
a good taste, these would be great.
Well, Nick is
It tastes
doing-
like fucking shit.
The aftertaste
It's like
is
chemical.
musty.
It's
yeah.
chemical.
Yeah.
Nick is
It's
thickening.
chemical.
It's like I've been microwaved
So
ipso facto.
I'm not really asking about were they microwaved? What was the expiration date on the mashed potatoes?
11,
How long was it frozen
That's
for?
fine. 11/22/2019.
Because the turkey is like whatever. Food.
Yeah,
This
no,
tastes
that's fine.
plastic. This is we shouldn't eat this.
Like it was touching the film a little too long.
It's not a food taste.
No, it's not.
The funny thing is that I cooked these without the film on top.
You want to keep?
I mean,
on that one.
well,
Jordan?
that's good, but I think the film merged with the food over time.
Do you want to help those taste? I can thicken up some gravy for you.
Man, that needs some salt.
Yeah, that
Damn.
I think that must be it.
Yeah.
Not having the thick gravy is
Yeah.
what's doing it.
yeah, yeah.
Nick, do you want to stir some gravy?
I'd love to.
All right. You
How
gotta
did-
stir that really
Why
hard?
do
did
we keep
thickening
going
the mashed
back
potatoes
to the
go?
fork or the spoon?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Damn it, the straw.
Oh, there you go.
I couldn't make a fork. Fork, spoon, straw, spoon.
So, here's the thing: the cranberry sauce is already pretty thick.
It's cranberry sauce.
It's cranberry, so it's pretty thick.
I need more thickener on this broth.
because cranberry
because it's so
is-
thin already.
Okay.
It's like slightly thicker, but it can be
Oh, this
even
gravy.
more. Thick.
Tyler, why does it look like every
it's on my
time?
hand.
Tyler, why does it look like every time you were writing
That's
something on a
unfortunate.
cup, someone tried to fight you?
It's the liquid fighting.
Okay, I just like the idea of Tyler going. It was crazy. Every time I'd write turkey on a cup, someone would fight me John Wick style. Like I'd walk past a homeless guy who had a submachine gun
What do you think?
while I was writing turkey on a cup.
Gravy.
It's pretty.
If it can
It's-
drip,
it
if
needs
it can
thicker.
drip,
It needs
it's not
thick.
thick
It needs
enough.
if it can drip, it ain't thick.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
there you
I got cranberry here.
Boy, let me tell you.
I need some.
Don't let it get on your hand. It is unpleasant.
Oh yeah, it's really.
Now my hands are
mashed
thick.
potatoes.
It's hanging out on the top. You gotta wait.
We gotta shoot these mashed potatoes into the sun.
Yeah.
If there are leftover packets, burn them. And don't inhale the fumes.
It's gonna go to the sun, and then we have to smell it.
It's so
That
bad.
is one of the worst things. If this were Face Jam, that's
so
one of
bad.
the worst things I
Again, because it's just the taste of non-food. It's like the bag merged with the mashed potatoes or something. Trust me,
now I feel like a refugee.
Trust me, I'm a man who eats plenty of microwavable food. Okay.
Nick, you want to give him some of that gravy?
Oh yeah.
How's that gravy looking?
It looks great.
Yeah?
Here you go. See what you got there.
Let's see what you got there, Michael.
I eat a lot of frozen food, and this tastes like shit compared to that.
Why do you eat a lot of frozen food?
It's just easier.
He's a busy guy.
What else are you gonna do at 2:30 in the morning when you're hungry?
But also, it's easier for calorie counting.
Oh, okay.
So.
Okay, that's
pretty thick.
we
It's
have
still
reached.
dripping, but it's pretty
oh,
thick.
whoa! The turkey broth has reached a good thickness.
That is thick. I also like the idea of Nick talking about frozen foods are good for calorie counting.
Yeah, because I can see the exact number.
Right. I understand. But
Just so you know.
But the implication of calorie counting is people who try to not eat a lot of calories, and that's not you.
right.
I mean, on the show, sure.
Right. I'm just,
At home.
I'm just saying you can't take them away later. Yeah.
That's why I'm making up on the front end.
On the show is where he makes all his mistakes.
Yeah.
That's where I let it all go.
I'm calorie counting. I'm starting at fucked, and then I'm counting after that.
And then it's damage
You
limitation.
really need to start eating things that take away calories.
Yeah.
If you're calorie counting.
I think that's called
Spicy
exercise.
things.
This is negative 50. It made up for one bite of today's Face Jam.
Nick, do you want some thick cranberry?
Yeah.
One of the great things about these being so
Thank
thick
you.
is that you can just like dollop it on the side like it's a little sauce.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's definitely a little sauce.
This is not right. The colors aren't doing it for me either, though.
Yeah.
Because it's all like a brown, and
All right.
brown
I'm trying
thick
the
is
turkey
starting
broth.
to look like poop.
Can you pass me the gravy? I haven't had it yet.
Neither have I. Hold on.
Okay. Well, yeah, you're trying the turkey without it. What are you doing?
The cranberry just has like this movement to it.
Movement.
Like you try to like grab it and it's just there's
Cranberry is not the most appealing thing anyway.
No.
It's very like, I grew up eating cranberry sauce like for Thanksgiving and shit.
Right.
So
It needs to be on something.
it's like that normal thing that's weird, but you've eaten it your
Yes.
whole life, and so it's normal. But I totally get it if people go, "That's fucking weird. I'm not eating that." Totally makes sense. This just looks like shit you'd put in a pie now.
yeah.
This just looks like pie filling.
Like a cherry pie or
It
something.
looks. You would
You
not
want a cranberry pie?
You would not want to eat this not in a pie. No one would go slap it on. Ooh, put it on my gravy. Excellent. You know what this looks like? Hey, happy Thanksgiving. You want some peanut butter and jelly? That's what it looks like.
No.
Why eating peanut butter and jelly? Oh, you mean my gravy and cranberry sauce? Oh, you're confused. I've simply thickened it up a bit.
My biggest problem with the gravy is not the thickness; it's how cold it is.
Yeah,
super
yeah.
cold.
It's very unpleasantly cold.
It could reach that consistency just by being cold.
Yeah.
Cranberry sauce is
Now,
okay.
you were talking.
That's
The cranberry sauce is totally fine. The gravy is at least trying to do some work. You were right about the potatoes. They taste like old water.
Right.
They taste like when you leave a bottle of
not-
water out.
It's not a bad taste. It's a funky. It's
It
what you
is,
would call
yeah.
funky or musty,
Yeah.
like Jordan said. It's not a food flavor. It's not, I don't like this flavor. It's, this should not be consumed. And you can, your body does a pretty good job of just knowing.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
I just want to give you a little bullseye.
What is that, by the way?
It's turkey broth.
Gotcha. Because you could have said a lot of things. Let me guzzle this down.
That's straight corn syrup looking. Yep. It's got that flavor.
Don't think it turkey broth.
Or maybe don't eat turkey broth.
Well, it's gravy, right?
Do it. Oh my God, that was disgusting. It's also so
Was
weird because
was it all like the texture and the thickness of it, or was it the
Doesn't help.
taste?
it's hard to explain because it's the taste, but the taste is also so light.
Like, yeah.
It's hard to explain. It's like, oh, and then it's gone. Then you're going, wait, I swore I tasted something. That's so weird.
It's like the opposite of the mashed
it's
potatoes.
so
Yeah,
light.
that
Yeah,
won't go away.
It's so light, bro. I kept eating goo to get rid of that fucking taste because it's awful.
Goo is better.
I'm
Give me
now
the goo.
angry about
Okay,
this.
here's the thing. I think I'm done with the main course.
The first one was better.
Isn't that crazy?
I like the salad with the thick dressing better than this shit.
I like the thick apple cider better.
Okay, how about the final course?
Yes, yeah,
Oh,
let's get the
boy.
final course.
Oh boy, I hope it's pumpkin pie.
Oh, me too.
Here you go.
Thanks. By the way, I'm going to need the name of the potatoes you got so I know not to get those.
Yeah, I would avoid at all costs.
That is criminal.
I would say Thiccsgiving.
Not good.
Not good.
Not good.
No.
Just
Also not entirely necessary because it's not changing the way things taste. It's just changing the way it is in your mouth, and I don't like that.
Yeah, but I agree with Michael that turkey broth is like, because it changes the way that you can eat it, you would never go like, ooh, turkey broth. I'm
let
gonna
me
drink
put that on my fork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I ate it on a fork,
Yeah.
right?
And,
And
like,
so
totally
again,
Which the way it looked before, that's not something you should be able to do.
right. And also, again, it's a thing of like I ate it on a fork in a similar way. You could like dip fork in the sauce, and you know it's supposed to go on food.
Yes.
But you get
Yes.
like, ooh, it's sweet, and then you're done. It was not that.
No.
It was not meant for man.
That is the interesting thing about thickening things is that your brain is expecting it. And then when it gets into your mouth, it's like, hold on.
It's just like
Because
it
you're
looks
like, ooh,
something
apple
else.
cider.
Yeah.
And then it's like, brain process applesauce, though.
Yeah. Ugh.
I don't
like it.
Well, here's what I don't like.
Don't like brain tricks.
Here's what I don't like. I don't like that. You know that, Jordan, right? You're like, this isn't cider. This is thick. I know it's thick. I know it's going to be different. And then you're still surprised.
Yeah.
And that makes me angry because I'm in charge, not my brain.
It's like, hey, I told you.
Back seat, brain, you piece of shit. I'll rip you out.
That just happened. That
See
happened.
who's laughing then.
You're not in charge of me. I'm in charge of you. What am I if not my own brain? I don't know, but I'm in charge
But
of
I'm
you,
in charge of
brain,
it.
You piece of shit.
Nick ate some and then drank his drink and then went,
did
doesn't
nothing.
help. It doesn't help. It's thick. It's
It
thick.
does nothing.
Yeah, glad I got rid of that.
You made the right call.
Let's get some thick ice cream.
Thick cream?
I don't know. Is Tyler coming back? or
No,
did
I think he just took
Yeah,
off.
he left.
Did he quit again?
Yeah. He said, I'm out of
Oh
here.
no.
Well, we ripped on his mashed potatoes too much. He was like,
Those were homemade.
They're microwave. They're microwave.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
throw fries-
I,
fries a single
I
tier.
don't think they were his mashed potatoes, but if they were, he deserves way worse than what we said.
They tasted so bad. And not and not like immediately.
Again.
No.
It has like there's like a staying power to it.
It has me wondering,
It's kind of like, you know how
where's the bar for food quality?
Yeah.
And how did that pass it?
You know how at like barbecue in Texas, it's like more of a thing instead of getting cheese to have like a wedge.
Yes,
You, like, bite
they
the
just give you
food and you bite the cheese.
Right.
That tastes like you ate the mashed potatoes and then bit a piece of plastic.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like, we got the mashed potatoes.
The plastic
now,
wedge next to
now
it.
bite this toxin.
That's what it tastes like. It really had like
it had both flavors.
Now lick this uranium.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I think it's like a chemical on top of the mashed potatoes.
It was like a hollow taste, like a negative taste.
no,
It was like
You
empty.
gotta get your
Mega
shake soul
taste.
back.
Yeah. Oh man, that's
Don't even
Negative
get me
calories.
started about the dumb defender.
There's a Oh yeah, you said that you're like all about bugs or something. There's like bug
I've
gods?
always been about bugs.
No, but I mean like there's like more like additional
well, I'm
bugs?
getting into Hollow Knight, and there's some bugs in there, and that's great. We're bugs. There's a bug king. We're bug kings, but they're bug gods.
Oh wow.
And that's something I don't think we've ever considered.
No.
What's a god to a king?
Oh.
Probably a big deal.
Yeah, I think so.
imagine. Actually,
Well,
probably
well,
a god.
the bug gods give us the authority to
Correct.
rule as bug kings.
Right.
It's by their divine authority that we
bug
call
gods
ourselves kings.
are kind of like bug superintendents, and so we're the bug principals,
Right.
Ooh.
And we do have a boss, but they're somewhere else,
Right.
And so it's not like
You have your
my
own little fiefdom.
direct,
Well, I'm
Right.
inviting the bug gods over to my house for some steamed clams.
right, and to see our bug troops and and whatnot.
This all makes
Is
sense.
Tyler coming back?
No, I think he's gone. Okay. Yeah. No, I think he like left. I think whatever this is what happens when you have Jamesgiving, which
I'm
is not Jamesgiving.
I wouldn't
Right.
be concerned about
Thanksgiving.
it. I just wish if he knew, he would have screamed "vamp" as he walked out.
Right.
Because I was expecting him to show up too soon.
Yeah.
And now I'm left wondering,
maybe he.
oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, he went to call
You know
his
what?
mom about the recipe for the mashed potatoes.
Sarah's talking to him in the hall. Sarah's just like, oh, just 2 seconds.
Hey, you want to hear something fun I recommended?
Uh-huh.
So, this is great, by the way. So we're doing RT podcast, which I haven't done in about 6 years.
Yeah.
And so, we're like catching up on content, and then also next week is Thanksgiving, right? We're pre-taping this, and I'm actually taking days off. So my week is insane this week of like filming ahead of time. So yesterday we did Face Jam. Then immediately after that, I did Off Topic.
You had about 9 minutes.
We finished Jordan, we finished Off Topic. I looked at my phone like, what am I doing tomorrow? RTP first thing in the month. No!
3 podcasts in a row.
Why did I agree to this? No!
Doing 3 in a row.
I was like, what a fucking idiot. I'm so fucking stupid. And so then we're doing, this week, we're doing the watch party. And so I can't do the Off Topic that's going to get pre-taped for Thanksgiving.
Right.
And so I was talking to Cameron, who's the coordinator of like our schedules, and he's like, yeah, we need to lock in a cast. And I'm like, okay, well, let's do these 2 people, and then who else do we have? And I go, and he's like, yeah, we don't. He's like, we don't have anybody. That's the problem. And I was already joking about this the other day, and I go, oh, no problem. Oh, Thanksgiving episode, perfect. Joe, Alfredo, Jaron, and Sarah, just like a Thanksgiving family. And so
It's going to be a very, very tense podcast.
he just said, who should we get? And I said, Sarah and Jaron. And he just gave a thumbs up.
Awesome.
So I washed my hands. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm thinking it's just kind of like a found family episode.
Oh, it's a
shame I
Friendsgiving.
can't be there.
Yeah.
It's such a shame I can't
Everyone
be
came
there.
together for Friendsgiving.
So especially going home to Jersey with my family, you know, you do your courses, whatever, and then everyone shuts up and has a nice like pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah.
So I have pumpkin spice lattes.
I haven't had one yet this season.
Me neither.
Well, you're going to get a thick one.
Hey, we just came out with the
and some whipped
pumpkin
cream.
spice rat shirt and crew neck, so this would really work out for that.
And what would be great for lattes is our new flat switch spoon.
That's true,
probably
which
sold
is
out.
definitely sold out.
And is very flat.
Yes. Well, it's concave a little.
You can scoop slight.
You can do a little scoop. If it's thick and it sticks to things, surface tension, it's
We
great for
should
that.
combo
Ice cream.
sell the flat spoon with a bottle of thickener.
Yeah. Thicken everything so you can use
That
the
way
switch
you can
spoon.
use the spoon for everything.
Careful there, boss.
It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be.
Here's your bowl of cereal.
Go, Nick.
Wait, concave
thanks.
is in, right? Convex is
Convex is
hill.
it, yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Why isn't it called Con Hill? Just be
Why
so
isn't
much
it called
easier.
con hole?
Right. Even cave is
Too close to
I'll give
cornhole.
it. Concave,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like caved in.
Yeah.
Convex is like I don't even.
I'm vexed.
Who the fuck walks down the street and uses the word vex? I don't even. You ever get
Hex,
like?
maybe.
You
I
ever
hex
get,
people.
You ever get a CAPTCHA and it's like click all the vexes? No, it says hills.
Yeah.
I'm just confused.
Okay, so we do have pumpkin spice lattes, which I'm a slut for pumpkin spice, so
Yeah,
I'm really
you are.
excited.
No shit, you are.
I am.
like a
So,
25-year-old white
oh,
woman.
absolutely. I'm wearing my
Wear your Uggs.
infinity scarf and my Uggs, and I'm going to the pumpkin patch.
Don't forget your vest.
Yep. Okay.
Oh.
This is getting Uggs.
Gotcha.
Oh, did you?
Oh, this is thickened so quickly.
Yeah, I put.
Oh no.
So I think.
Oh no.
So I
This is
think
gonna
that
be this is gonna be bad.
I think hot makes it thick fast.
Oh. If
That's
hot,
such a cool sentence. Can that be a shirt?
I learned that in like 2nd grade. If hot, thick fast.
I think hot makes it thick fast.
2 C's.
That's like
Can I have
a
more thick?
Gavin quote.
Can I have more thick?
Absolutely.
Oh, you're the Gavin of the episode.
Yeah, congrats.
People like pumpkin spice.
Then another thing I was talking about when Jordan mentioned Uggs, and it made me think of Eric's face.
yeah. What the fuck?
You know, it dawned on me sitting here and staring. I will say, like, we always see Nick out of the monkey mask. That's normal. But we don't usually see him, or I don't anyway. You do different podcasts with him. I don't see him straight head on so much.
Yeah.
Being a normal person. Like, it's usually out and about.
In a
being
car
normal.
and away from you.
Right. Like,
Wait, Jordan,
sitting and
hang on.
making content, he's not usually
I was gonna try it without the
normal for
whipped
this
cream,
long.
but let's go.
Jordan, let me.
Should we thicken that too?
How do you thicken whipped cream?
Spray it in a bowl.
Great question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he figured it out. You treat it like shitty peasant Cool Whip.
That's what it will turn into if you thicken it. I think,
dude,
it turns into Cool Whip.
This pumpkin spice latte now looks like
Okay,
gravy.
can you do a little for the camera right over there?
Hang on, let me get one more.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Oh no,
Madness.
I'm trying to make it healthy.
If you listen to
thinking
Spit
out of
and
the
Silly that came out, our last Spit and Silly, we ranked Thanksgiving foods, and
You okay?
pumpkin pie was really high on that list.
What's wrong, Jordan?
How about pumpkin spice latte, Jordan?
It's just so funny because I kept drinking, being like, "Where is it? Where is it? I got to get it through the whipped cream," and I'm just, my mouth is full of the latte.
It looks like syrup.
It's the same. It's the same consistency as the whipped cream. So I'm just like, "Where is it? Where is it?"
That's good.
Here's the thing. It doesn't.
I love it.
It doesn't
too.
taste bad, but again, it's just real. I'm
It's
either
so
I'm
thick.
either
It's like a milkshake.
I'm either a baby
This
or
is
I'm an
dessert.
old man. eating
Yeah.
this going, this isn't. Hey, this is good. This is good.
Either way, I'm in diapers.
I love it. Yeah, keep getting that in my mouth.
I'm loving this too much.
I'm ready for another spoonful.
That made it into pudding.
It is.
Yeah,
well,
that's
I'm
what it
eating it
is.
slower than I would drink it, which I like more.
and it's warm pudding.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. It is pudding.
It's pumpkin spice latte pudding, and I didn't know that's what I wanted.
This is
and
what
boy,
is
I
so
fucking love
fascinating
it.
about the
Here's the
thickening
thing.
to me
Here's the
is
thing.
that it doesn't change the taste at all. It just like, again, it just tricks your brain into being something else.
Here's how you save this one. This is the best one because again, it doesn't change the flavor, but it does fuck it all up.
It does. Yep.
Yeah.
This all you do, because it's still weird because it's like a drink.
Yeah.
You take pumpkin spice lattes and then you put them in like little like serving cups,
Oh, and then
you just pitch it as pudding,
yep.
and no one
Well,
would
you do-
suspect.
because you do a little
don't
bit, and then you
say,
put this on the top.
You
And then you
don't
put it
say,
out on the buffet.
Put
Hey,
some of that in that.
I bought all this PSL and thicked it up.
Yep.
How is it? You just put this out, and they're like, "Wow, I
Pretty
love
gross,
I
huh?
love this."
Yours is so thick.
Whoa!
Well, yeah, I went extra thick, but that's why it works as a
See,
pudding.
look at that. Perfect.
You would absolutely just think, and you put
none
put a
the
spoon in
wiser.
there.
If
Put a
I'm on
spoon
the
in there.
buffet line and I see that in the dessert section,
You're absolutely taking it.
yeah,
All
I'll
right,
pick
that's
that
not
up.
bad. I say this is the winner.
That's better than
That's
Jello.
absolute- yeah.
That's better than Jello.
Yeah.
Agree.
This I would do.
I
Yeah.
Like if I had
start doing
if
this.
I had thickener, like I would buy a bottle if you're making this shit as a dessert.
Yeah.
Who gets to
Because-
keep this, Tyler?
Because you could even again be lazy,
Yep.
go buy a bunch of fucking pumpkin spice latte,
Yep.
and then just thicken it and pour it in cups.
This
This
is
is not
great.
bad.
This
is not bad.
That's a full-on dessert, and no one would know that is.
I
coffee.
guarantee you, like next Halloween or around Thanksgiving, you're gonna start seeing like
That's
this-
not bad.
This
I
new,
would still go thicker.
this
It
new
starts to
food
break up,
hack
but-
that is great for like for guests for Thanksgiving,
Yep.
and it's just thickened pumpkin spice latte.
I like my kids watch a lot of like hack stuff.
Yeah.
Right? And a lot
like
of it
the
is-
real hack stuff or the fake hack
Well,
stuff that
it's
can blow
both.
your house up.
Well,
No.
the movie hackers.
The real hack
Oh, good movie.
stuff, but stuff that you
playing
would
Watch
never
Dogs.
real hack.
I really got Michael.
It tickled him.
My two children have been playing Watch Dogs.
Yeah, dude, I swear to God, Jordan, the number of times I'm driving my car and those road stops come up. And I just go, put down the iPad! we hit it, the car flips over. It's always crazy. I'm always getting my bank account drained.
Kids get you nuts.
Hi, yeah, they were on the pad again. This is good thick.
Oh,
Yeah.
My stomach also feels heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like it's thick in
with
my
a-
gut.
with a heavy heart.
No, with a heavy, it's with a heavy stomach that I say.
I would really recommend the pumpkin spice latte thickener.
I'm with
for
you.
pudding.
I would,
Absolutely.
if you're in there trying it and you want it, like, and again, there's a reason here. I wouldn't just take the drink and put thickener in it and go, whoa. But if you wanted to turn it into a dessert,
Yes.
Yeah.
that actually makes sense.
Yes.
Give it a bunch of pumps,
And
make it
that's-
thick, and then put some whipped cream on
And
it.
that's a lot easier than
That's
doing a
good,
Jello
dude.
and setting it up.
Oh, it really is. Yeah.
I mean, again, be lazy. Just go buy the pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah.
Everyone's making it.
Yep.
Just go buy a bunch of them, and then like that's actually like a really easy way to make desserts.
Yep.
Yeah.
God, we're good.
I think this. I think this is a
smart.
great way for Nick to like counter calories in food.
yeah, because I can
It kind
control
of
the
just makes you
input.
fuller. Like I've only had I've only had about half of this, and I'm a little full.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ate the whole thing. I'm very full.
It's taking up space. How many calories are in
He's
the
going
thing?
to,
don't know.
Well,
I don't
hang on.
know.
He's going to control the input. And that's
Well, because what he's saying,
It's like a TV.
Well, here's the thing. I get what he's saying.
I'm switching HDMI, baby.
Here's the thing.
He's got a switcher.
If you're
on Channel 3.
Look,
Then I can play games.
Eric, if your food is a liquid and you don't have like measuring cups, how are you counting that? It's
Yeah.
impossible.
Right.
You,
There's no
you're just
way.
like, were you cutting your liquid? But now
I can do
Nick
it.
can take his drinks and cut them up into servings.
Oh, tablespoons.
And he can count his calories much easier.
TBSPs? How many cups are in
TBSPs.
TBSPs?
How many TBSPs?
So that way, I like the idea of going through all of this instead of Nick just drinking a pumpkin spice latte and having the calories. He can thicken it, cut it up, drink it 5 times, and still have the exact same amount of calories that he was going to get anyway.
Yeah, but over a longer period of time.
I see that's not going to happen though. It's not going to be over a longer period of time
I
because
would've
you
finished
still
this in
you still have to control yourself at the
that's
end of the
not
day.
happening.
And the thickener is not going to help that. You need to thicken your resolve a little bit. That's what you need to do if you want to count calories.
Give yourself a couple of pumps. Oh man.
Pump on the brakes.
But I am with Nick. I drink all my drinks so much faster than I eat
Yeah, me too.
food.
Dude,
Like,
it's,
when I go to bars, I'm like I don't have any control. It is just like, oh wow, this tequila soda is already gone.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, everyone else had 2 sips, and I went, oh, what?
I know. People have talked.
Yeah, come on.
we're worried.
Oh, I found out Lone Star has the. I think they have the riddles under the caps again.
Finally. Why did they go away in the first place?
They said because it was COVID, but that doesn't. That is a simple explanation that makes you go, oh, okay. It doesn't make any sense.
No, it makes sense. The guy who wrote them got COVID.
Yeah, the riddle writer was down
Riddle
forever.
writer got COVID. He said, riddle me this. Who has COVID? Answer, me.
And then he coughed and just went to bed.
I'm trying to think of like what part of the supply chain is stamping the riddle on the underside of the bottle cap.
It's cow minus W, video minus EO. Oh no!
Well, I think
Skull and crossbones.
I think what COVID stopped was after they print every cap, they go, and then
Oh,
they
yeah,
wipe
you
it
gotta
to make it shine like a hubcap.
And that's,
yeah.
and
now they
that's,
can't.
And that's what I like about Lone
And now
Star.
they can't. Absolutely. Lone
Yeah,
Star.
somebody's breathed
I
on
like
it.
the on Lone Star and Bluebell. Those are my 2 favorite. These are my 2 favorite desserts.
We've been
Bluebell, it's
going
back.
in, dude. We've been going in on Bluebell. It's so exciting. It's so fun. People forgot.
Texas. Here's the thing. People didn't forget. They didn't care.
Right. Jack was totally fine with it.
Bluebell came back.
Yeah.
Literally with celebration, and it's interesting because it's like, how do you?
We're so glad you're back after killing those people.
Right. Exactly. It's like, guys, we're back. Why? Don't worry about it, but we're back.
I
It's
can
like,
just tell you that
you
those
were-
fans weren't dedicated
you were-
enough.
You were gone because people died, and then like you try to cover it up and like didn't tell people. That's why you were away.
Yeah.
It's weird to go, we're back. Asterisk, and we're not killing anymore.
Right.
And no one cared.
Yep.
In
It sounds
Texas.
like
it was
it-
like, they're back.
It sounds like it should be a threat, honestly. We're back. Watch out.
You better eat us or else. We'll do it again.
We'll do it again. Listeria 2.
Well,
I think Texas is pretty much like, I'd risk my life for this ice cream. It's my God-given right.
Yeah,
Look,
to eat Bluebell and
if
die.
Whataburger poisoned a bunch of people like Jack in the Box did and had to like cease for like, I don't know, 6 months, all you would hear about is like, I just can't wait. Like, I know when it's coming back. Like, I'm counting down the days. I'll take the risk. I need it.
Exactly. Let me eat my death burger and stop getting the libs taking my poison food out of my mouth. Okay?
That's woke.
Let me eat it.
they're taking food out of your children's mouths.
This
how
is
they
why
would frame
kids,
it.
kids today. I
It would be Tucker Carlson going, why are they doing this?
Kids today, like, they're too woke. They're not going to get E. coli.
Yeah.
They're not going to start eating poison foods. You know, they're not going to go, like, eat all the disgusting infected buffet foods when people, like, don't sneeze on the sneeze guards. It's crazy.
It's
People should be out there getting sick.
people
like they're
should be
supposed to.
sneezing on the buffet, and that's what
And
millennials killed the
and
buffet.
eating Bluebell.
Millennials killed Bluebell.
Yeah, this is bullshit. Terrible. I can't believe you've done this to Bluebell.
You know,
That
What
waitress
did
from
they
P.F.
ever do
Chang's.
to anyone?
Oh, I don't know. Spread joy.
and that's
And
it.
cheer.
And that's all. Reduce the population a little bit. Guys, we're at 8 billion. Where's Bluebell?
They were helping, Eric.
Thanks, Bluebell.
We would have got there sooner.
We should talk about Face Jam's Trucked Up a little bit. We're kind of getting towards time. But we should talk about Face Jam's Trucked Up a little bit. It's a new show where it's a cooking show. We don't cook.
Who won?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Oh, that's right.
I know, but I forgot.
Me too.
It is a cooking show where we don't cook. There's 8 people. They cook for us. We eat. It's an eating show for us, which is just what Face Jam is anyway.
Let me ask you this.
Yep.
How many episodes are there?
6.
Okay, that's what I thought. So this is pretty funny. Now, this is crazy. I'm going to say something. It's pretty funny. I know this guy, Jack.
Okay.
He's doing something pretty funny. Where anytime, which is rare, anytime I talk about Trucked Up, he keeps saying, I win in episode 7. Because there are only 6, and he is not in the show. But he just keeps saying, check it out, I win in episode 7.
He's uploading Face Jam Trucked Up episode 7 to his own YouTube.
It's just him cooking at his home.
Yeah,
It's pretty funny.
He goes,
to me
I win.
At the consistency in which he says it. That's great. I won episode 7.
See, now that's an example of a good bit.
Yeah.
That bit's not getting cut.
Yeah, that's right.
Because it's not even in the show.
Right. No, correct. The first episode, if you're watching this, is out now. That's on YouTube and on First, and then every other episode will be on First or whatever.
How are we in 2 places at once?
What the fuck?
I think my
that's right.
favorite thing
I
about
forgot. You
Trucked
went
Up.
popcorn mode.
Yeah.
My favorite thing about Trucked Up is the sheer reality show level engineering of things that we have done.
Yes.
Where we have ratings and stuff that we judge them on. Inconsequential to who wins and loses.
Right. It's kind of like
We'll pick the winner. Don't worry.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, we'll get it right.
I don't know.
Just enjoy the ride.
We're never wrong.
Again, I don't know what will make it into the edit of like every single episode. But what's great is it's that way in a sense that you can watch a reality show and something happens and the odds are that has been manufactured or at least guided,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
It's like some reality shows just make shit up, and some are like obviously they want drama. If they can facilitate drama,
They're trying to facilitate it in
encourage it
in what looks like a hands-off way.
correct, and
But
it's not
they're-
hands off.
but they're
Again,
behind the scenes
even
manipulated.
when it's quote unquote real.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
It's not all real. It's assisted. You want it. It looks good. You know what I mean? What I loved about this show was we've been doing Face Jam for so long, and it's so contained, right, that we all know exactly what it is. Like I said, like Nick and we can spot Face Jam.
No
like
bugs.
that.
Yeah, no
Like that.
bugs,
Literally
jokes,
walking
stuff like
in.
that.
That's why, again, it's so stupid, but we're so committed to our own canon. It's why I was driving to work going, wonder if he's going to wear the mask.
Yeah.
But that's what makes it fun.
things you gotta figure out,
No
yeah.
one's telling us to do that.
No.
We're choosing to do it, and that sets the like tone, and then it all comes down. And so my favorite thing about Trucked Up is that it's the first instance that we had so much like Face Jam, which we do all the time, and a dozen other people just got dropped into it.
Right.
That,
Who got the Face Jam by proxy
and it's like people I
experience.
work with that know what Face Jam is, but they're not in it.
No.
Like
Right.
to get, I'm getting face jammed.
Right.
For so many people,
like,
that
they're in the
are
depths of it.
Just falling into it is my favorite fucking thing.
And it's fun to see who
everyone
sinks
else-
and swims.
This is 100% a Face Jam show that other people are coming into. And so, again, we kind of like have different energy with different people,
Yeah.
whatever. It's this. This right here is what Trucked Up is, and everyone else is just along for the ride.
Yeah, in it, yeah.
It was very fun.
I love the way we judge because it's like, oh, are you good or bad at
Yeah,
this?
it's-
And it's
it's
the three of
binary,
us.
yeah.
And then it is very good or bad, good or bad, good or bad. And then it's also the sauce monkey will give you the secret sauce, the special
a
sauce.
special sauce award,
Yeah.
which we don't know what it carries.
Right, but it's a hug.
It's what everyone wants, though.
Everyone's like, oh,
Yeah.
am I going to get it? Did I do enough?
It's
But
what they
the-
want to get.
Yes. The funny thing, though, is, again, because usually if you're watching whatever, say something like, not that it's like an intense reality show, but like British Bake Off.
Yeah.
They have that, conversation, quote unquote, with Paul Hollywood and whoever
Right.
is currently on the show, being like, like, who do we pick? This is a good one, this is that one, and whatever. And we do that, right? And you might think what we're saying is like, oh, they're leaning towards this person because they're all saying that. And then if something else happens, it's a very obvious moment where you could look at it and go like, oh, that was the script, or that was like what they were told to do. And it's that, but we do it in the show. Again, I don't know what it meant. If you ever watch it and it's like, oh man, but they said this food was the best. Why'd that get picked? Because we felt like it.
Yeah. But because we're right.
That's not hidden. No. That's not behind the scenes. It's probably just going to get cut out because it just goes on for so long. But we'll discuss and be like, all right, this was good, that was good, whatever. And it's like, all right, all signs point towards this. So I'm going to go this person. And we're like, yeah, that makes total sense. Absolutely. Because that's Face Jam. Yep. It's not like, oh, we aren't following the rules. We're just doing whatever we want. And even the contestants are like, I thought you said I thought ours was good. Oh, it was great. You lose.
It was fantastic. Congratulations on second place.
My favorite moment in episode 1 is the 2 forks scandal.
Oh, that's so good.
Where their task was to fold 1 knife and 1 fork in napkin. I think they were supposed to do 20.
Yeah.
And Mondo and John were just like, blah, 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 and we're like, we got it, no problem. And as judges, we go up and inspect, and we're just looking at them. What we were looking for is like a good fold.
And even then, our judging inspection is so it's not
you know that gif of the security guy patting people down and
but
just doing this.
You
hold
also
together.
Know, again, if you look at a show like whatever Hell's Kitchen, right? Not that we copied that at all in any way, like doing the challenge before the challenge. But if we were to do that,
right.
I think they stole it from us, honestly.
I think that actually is true.
Yeah.
But those
like
challenges, it's like, these are the rules, boom, like do this thing. And it's very much like, you did not do this thing, or you did this thing.
Yeah.
Ours is like, here's the rules, and then we go out there and we go, I think this person won.
Right.
And the contestants are going, but wait, you didn't do that. And we go, quiet. It's fine. I think this person won.
Yeah, we're the Vikings. It's fine.
That's the show.
Armando had rolled 2 forks.
Son of a bitch.
Right. He tried to sneak it past us.
Yep.
And I was like,
that will be a recurring theme. Throughout this show.
Armando trying to get away with things.
I watched the episode with Kayla and Chris yesterday, and Kayla just went, I think if anyone else was checking all those, they never would have noticed, but it was Jordan, and it was perfect.
I absolutely was not like looking that close.
No. Good catch. I don't know how I caught it, honestly. I was like, something about this one feels different.
I like the idea, again, of a show where, like, you're not rolling yet, right? You're making this show, again, whatever, Bake Off, and Paul Hollywood going, I'm not fucking counting all these forks. Yeah. And they're just like, no, but that's the bit. And he's like, I'm not doing it. I don't care. Fuck it. You win. That's what it is.
Right. And since they said that they had done it and stopped the whole thing, we were like, we're not going to do it again. You guys win.
Yeah, we just picked. We went. Who has the most? It looks like that one.
It's also like, dude, it's great because it evolves throughout the show where we're like, okay, this person did the thing. They said they got it and they didn't. But now, like, do we pick second best? But like, no one else said they were finished. Yeah. So how do we now judge it? And every time we'll go, I think this makes sense.
Yeah. We got it.
It's like in Face Jam. It's like in Face Jam when we have a marketing meeting in the middle of the episode.
It's good. It's good, but
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
If you liked this podcast, if you like Face Jam, I think you will enjoy this show.
I think if you want to watch people cook, and also we don't cook, it's pretty good,
bro. It's meaty.
Yeah,
it's
episode 1
is about 40 minutes,
38 minutes.
Yeah,
and that's
substantial,
and it's edited.
Yeah. Oh, man. I saw earlier cuts that were like 45, and you're just like, how do they get this down? And then they did, and they did a great job. It's a lot of fun. So it's on Rooster Teeth first. You can check it out. There'll be 6 episodes, and we're doing a watch party. Well, I guess we already did a watch party.
Yeah, we did.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, hope you like that, I guess. But anyway, that's it for the Rooster Teeth podcast this week. There will be a post show, so we'll do that.
Hope everyone's thankful.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thiccsgiving.
Whoa.
I'm so thick. But not full, and I don't like it.
I feel the same way.
I'm like,
it's
air
a weird.
thick.
Yeah, it's a weird.
Yeah.
That sounds weird, but I'm picking up what you're putting down.
It's like those thick pills.
Yeah.
You take and it like
and you get
sponges,
and
it's like it's like, hey, little fatty, eat this. That's when I took them when I was a little fatty.
Face Jam is dummy thick this week. Thank you, Thanksgiving.
No, we're definitely dummy.
Yeah, buddy.
Do you think we could take ownership over Dum Dums?
Yeah, we should.
And put put little monkey heads on them.
Yeah. All right. Well, we just did. That's a marketing meeting for Face Jam in this, so we can bill that. Great. Thank you guys for watching. Check out our Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. I'm sure there's a bunch.
And
what?
Huh?
And what? And we did it.
Listen to Face Jam.
What's after Cyber Monday, my dude?
Fucked Up Tuesday.
Garbo Tuesday.
Oh right, Garbo Tuesday.
Right.
Oh, that's right.
The more successful.
I don't know. You were the one screaming about the merchandise. So
have we announced it yet?
No.
At this point, will we have announced it? There's a piece of Garbo merchandise that is so fucking awesome.
There's like 2 or 3
incredible.
new Garbo items coming out for Garbo Tuesday.
Holy shit.
We saw it being modeled.
Yeah, it rules. It fucking rules.
The apparel is definitely
It's so fucking cool.
the key takeaway.
I might want one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's high praise from Eric.
I'm telling
I really
you,
might. It's so absurd.
Here's the thing with Garbo, if you're uninformed. Every year we've been diligent at making stupid products. Like they're well made, but they're awful.
Yeah. This tops all of them.
This one I think people might actually use. Like the bid is usually, this is so stupid, I'm gonna buy it as a joke.
Yep.
You know, like we sold a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle that was just black.
Yeah.
And it came with 2 googly eyes. So after you made it, you just put it on.
Did anyone solve it?
Yeah, a couple people.
Awesome.
Couple people.
That's
it
great.
may have been why Steffi quit. Because she started it and then she quit. Now, I don't know if there's a correlation. She started it, didn't finish it, quit. Yeah. All I know is it happened in that order.
Makes sense.
But the thing you're talking about, it's like a broken product.
Yes.
But it's a thing people do.
Yeah.
And I can see like this being a thing that's happening.
It's so
I'm being intentionally vague because it's
so good.
dumb.
Yeah.
But I can see it being a thing people go, I'll use that for real.
Yep. It shocked everyone on the shoot when we had to do the merch shoot for it.
Inside pockets.
Yeah, it made everyone go, wait, what? Hang on, what? It was really awesome.
It's broken.
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it was fucking cool.
You can't?
So Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Garbo Tuesday. Check it out. We got a bunch of stuff.
There's a lot of great deals, or wait till Tuesday, 1% off.
1% off. Yep.
That's a good deal.
It's
It's a Garbo deal.
Yep.
That's why it's code Garbo.
Garbo Steel.
Hell yeah. Thanks for
it is
watching.
for us.
Thanks for watching Face Jam. You should listen to Face Jam. And then Face Jam's an every 2-week podcast, fortnightly podcast.
My favorite Rooster Teeth brand.
And then Spit and Silly comes on the off weeks. So you get Face Jam and then a half-hour podcast where we do whatever
we have 2 bi-weekly podcasts.
It's really fantastic.
I also like it's such an odd way to describe a podcast you download as coming on.
Yeah.
Like it's a TV show.
Come on.
Comes on every 2 weeks.
Yep.
Forever.
Turn
as
on
a download.
Face Jam. Grab the whipper and turn on Face Jam.
That's next. Face Jam TV.
Okay. Whoa. Good idea. We aren't a video podcast. Well, thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Eric,
you waving at?
that's what makes it such an easy show.
Oh, goddamn.
We aren't a video podcast. It just says Face Jam TV. Oh, and get like the Looney Tunes thing. Hang on. Get the Looney Tunes thing, but the monkey face.
Oh! Wait, hang on. Wait, put this on.
Oh, I don't know why I cleared my throat.
Well,
You know why.
You're right.
that's all, folks.